Good morning, Shawn. I'm going to keep this brief. I've got you on both screens up there. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. Hey, I'm going to keep this brief because you got this person up here touting her as someone that's an investigative crime journalist, just gets back from Mencho, the biggest cartel story in the world. Everything going on, does not interview a single Mexican government official or any validated cartel member. I'll tell you what, Shawn, just to be able to have a conversation with you, we don't even have to publish it. I'm going to sit here with my foo-foo coffee with creamer in it, my little scarf, and I'm going to challenge you man to man to a game of CQB just to have the opportunity to talk with you. We do not rise to the level of our expectations. We fall to the level of our training. Right, Shawn? I want to, like Shawn Ryan did with the Navy SEAL, your brother. You put these people up here and it's an insult to every single Mexican reporter that's out there actually doing the real work, that isn't telling high-speed stories, that actually validate their sources and do everything. So in defense of them and in search of the truth, I'm going to give you the opportunity to hit your boy Dave here with rubber bullets in a game of one-on-one CQB. I've already kind of challenged you and Vince to that previously, because Vince likes to do the same with her too. You guys will prop up. Vince tells me in a message to my phone that he vetted during a live feed, that he vetted Pierre Rossini as being vetted because he did tech work for the cartel. And I haven't done Pierre's, I don't have Pierre's video done yet, because I'm just curious how someone goes to court, isn't federally indicted previous to 2000, is sitting there responsible, has something to do with killing two people, but there are no cartel hitmen involved. In fact, everybody in there is American as hell, but Pierre's cartel related. Spends a quarter of a century in prison, gets out May 1st of 2024, and by November of the same year, he's posting stuff about the Juarez cartel as though he's some type of credible cartel guy that's done tech work when and where. You're doing tech work for the cartel during the quarter of a century that you're lodging as the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Explain how that one works, Vince. Then gets out, and within 8 months, he's already, even though he had 6 years of supervised release or parole, and even though he got a sentence reduced from 40 years, 30 years, whatever, down to 23, gets out, and he's tech related to the cartel. When? The guys that he had killed or whatever were FBI informants or whatever. Both the people that killed him, neither one of them is a cartel hitman. Neither one of them were even Latino. So how's that work? Didn't know the cartel was farming out its hits to Americans because they can't get the job done. That's not something I've ever heard. So Shawn, I challenge you or Vince to a game of one-on-one CQB with rubber bullets, so it will really hurt. You get to wear a helmet and stuff like that because it can kill you. But we go into a house, opposite sides or whatever, with dummies and whatnot, and we go through, and I'm going to give you, Shawn Ryan, the opportunity to hit your boy with a rubber bullet. Just to hit. We don't even have to film it. You can frame it Mexican agent versus your CIA. Where are you at? Right there. Let's get you on there. There we go. CIA guy right here. And we don't have to film it because if I win, I admit that it would be embarrassing for you. But just to have the opportunity to have dinner with you, because I've emailed you and Jeremy and everybody else on so many times. Jesse Carey can't get back to me. I will email him later today. Challenging you guys openly how it is the Instagram girl right here, cartel adjacent, that has her stories backed up by her nail salon attendant or hair salon lady, whatever it is. I've been figuring out how you guys do business over the course of the last year, and it is irritating to no end that you guys represent Mexico that way. Neither one of you have ever worked in Mexico at all. Kat, if you see this, and you might, I challenge you to show the world your work visa for Mexico. You got Yoan Grillo, at least he's been down there for a while, but even he's not Mexican. And so that's what I'm saying, Shawn. We're both getting older, but I'm still pretty sure that even, what is it they say in the movie with Denzel Washington, even at half speed, he's still pretty good. I bet that we're still pretty good, Shawn. I would love to get shot by you with a rubber bullet just to have the opportunity to discuss, talk shop with you if it were. You'll stick a hair salon vetted or validated journalist who I destroyed every single one of her claims on the cartel rehab thing. And I've got some more stuff in the work right now, Shawn. You guys got 6 million subscribers or something like that. I don't monetize my channel at all. I'm doing this just for shits and giggles. I will let you shoot me for fun, dude. For fun. Mr. High Speed CIA. Hold up, because I'm going to go right back to that. I want to see that again. Because it's just... Shawn Ryan, CEO of Vigilance Elite, former Navy SEAL, former CI contractor. I'm just a lowball former Mexican agent, Shawn. So you'll probably win, no problem. But at least I absolutely worked against the cartels. She didn't. You guys have blown me off and ghosted me for a long time until I started putting methodology behind everything I've got. I've proved everything way better than Ed Calderon has ever done. You know, let's see. Is Ed on your thing too? I'm pretty sure he is. You know, let's get out of here. Shawn Ryan Show. Ed Calderon. Let's see. Is he there? I know he is. I already know he is. Yeah, here it is. Narcos expert Ed Calderon. Shawn Ryan and Ed Calderon go inside a migrant camp, etc., etc., etc. Luis Chaparro cannot return an email. And so I'm curious, being that I've proven without a doubt that I'm everywhere doing everything I'm running my mouth about. I've got other people like Johnny Mitchell telling me on a phone call that he never validated anything Ollie Gonzalez has to say, but just 2 or 3 days ago goes along to re-upload Ollie Gonzalez's cartel hitman thing. I'm running after all of you guys just waiting to pick up the sticks because you guys... You never validate anything you got to say. You'll go to Mexico conducting journalism but won't interview a single government official. And admittedly, Morena's a little bit harder to get a hold of, but if you're a journalist, there's still journalists that get in touch with Mexican officials. None of that happens. They talk to people that are sitting there on the street that happen to be passing by. There's no method to anything. So... Shawn, how about it? What say you? What say you, Vincent Vargas, to have a little discussion with Pierre Rossini? I've already told both of you guys I'll fly wherever you're at. I will just to have a talk off camera so I can sit there and bring my audience my understanding of what's going on with the added carrot that you guys get to shoot me and cause me physical abuse in a fun game of tactical operator tag. Rubber bullets, yeah, it hurts like hell. You'll get over it, so will I. So that's what I'm putting out there, and I'm putting it out there because both of you guys, all of you guys over in Ironclad, blow off people that can prove what they've done and do prove what they've done. All of you guys over at Shawn Ryan, blow off everybody. Johnny Mitchell pretends like this is his wheelhouse. Meanwhile, he's hooked up with JD DeLay and everybody else. JD DeLay is attached to Valhalla VFT. Valhalla VFT calls me a random, even though I was down there doing the work, Button 8. And he's buddy-buddy with JD DeLay. It's such a sick, incestuous pull that I'm just trying to bring some light to stuff. And when I asked Nate what his proof is, a Navy SEAL, one of your brothers, Shawn, shot Mencho, and then we can't even figure out whether Mencho's dead or not. You know, a long time ago, I went down to this country to enlist. Shawn, I called the CIA for a half hour. And I made a deal that I was willing to die to bring people the right thing, which means if they were to send me over to our enemies that wanted to bring harm about us, that I would die doing that. Because I believe in that. It's the right thing to do. Taking care of those that depend on you. And I know that you believe that too. But when there's a whole sphere of mistruths out there, no one's speaking with any proof, and you prop up some Canadian chick that doesn't verify any of her sources, the one source that she does verify, I call him on the phone directly on his published phone number that's online, have a 10-minute conversation with him, and he refutes every single thing your guest says. So Shawn, let's play a game of tag just so I can buy you a steak lunch. Pretty straightforward. What are you hiding from, dog? You and Jeremy and everybody else. I'm going to send Jesse an email here in just a little bit. I don't have a lot more for the day. I'm working on getting some Mexican government contacts actually on video to where the people in the United States can have some verifiable news from verified Mexican, established Mexican news sources, not some British guy with a passport or Canadian chick that's down there doing vacation time in Mexico City trying to figure out how she's going to drive around Mexico because she's afraid of running into a cartel checkpoint, and that's who you prop up as investigative journalist. Yeah, I'm not going to put up with that, dude. I'm going to say something about it. So have a wonderful day. I'm going to upload this video real quick. Hey, Shawn, give me a call. You guys all got my number.